जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम. Today's article from Dawn newspaper. As you can see, the heading of this article is debt relief. So it's not much different from the Daily Times newspaper, but we are going to discuss this in detail. First of all, we are going to read this whole article. Since Pakistan is now set to participate in the debt relief plan just approved by the G20 group in its meeting on Wednesday, it is reasonable to expect a significant amount of support for the external sector in the months ahead. This is undoubtedly good news for the country as the COVID-19 battle took set in the intensify. For now, all debt service obligations that will be due between May 1 and December 1, 2020 are eligible for relief under the terms agreed to, but there are very good chances that this period will be extended to June 2021. The G20 have left the door wide open for precisely this extension by allowing for two reviews, one in July and another in November, during which the possibility of an extension can be considered. The IMF and the World Bank both played a key role in drafting the terms of the plan and championing it at the meeting. In consultation with a group of African countries that had raised a collective voice for this debt relief and advanced the diplomacy required to bring it to the fruition. The G20 had a decision to make about which countries to include in the plan, and it had a choice between using the UN list of least developed countries or the World Bank's list of countries eligible to borrow under the International Development Authority. The G20 chose to run with the latter list, Pakistan's good fortune, because the country does not feature on the UN list. Good fortune has landed us on the eligibility list for this debt relief, but it would be big mistake to leave it up to fortune to decide how to using comfort of the external side will be used. To some extent, the State Bank has already used up some of the space opened by the slashing interest rates in a second emergency announcement on Thursday. This is fair move because there are rapidly diminishing reasons for why interest rates should remain elevated. But going forward, whatever comfort opens up on the external sector will be eyed greatly by vested interest, and the temptation to manage the exchange rate will be large. Such temptations must be resisted. There is no telling how long the fight will be, how deep the recession will actually go, and how much longer the taps of external support will remain open. It would be better to use the savings to build servers. So, in this article, they just discussed about the G20 decision and the extension which is given to Pakistan to paying the debt of IMF. So इसमें उन्होंने वही चीज़ डिस्कस की जो कि इसके बारे में है कि IMF से डील किया. अब G20 जो मीटिंग है उसमें ये डिसाइड हुआ है कि जो कंट्रीज़ एंड डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज़ जो हैं उनको एक्सटेंड टाइम दिया जाएगा, और जो कि पाकिस्तान को इसमें 1 जून में चांस मिल रहा है 1 नवंबर में अपने डेप्ट को रिलीज़ करने का, और इसमें काफ़ी जो और फंडिंग भी पाकिस्तान को मिलेगी वर्ल्ड बैंक की तरफ से, और काफ़ी रिलैक्सेशन होगी. लेकिन अगर इस रिलैक्सेशन का अच्छा यूज़ किया जाए और इस फंडिंग का अच्छा यूज़ किया जाए फिर प्रोग्रेसिव होगा. ओके, थैंक यू. पाकिस्तान जिंदा.